Okay, now let us take another problem. It says that an ellipse is given to you and it is inscribed in a rectangle R. So I have already drawn the diagram. So let's see what the diagram wants to say. This is the rectangle R. Okay, this is the inscribed circle, that is I have drawn with green green ellipse. This is E1. Alright, this is your E1, and whose sides are parallel to the coordinate axis. So that means the rectangle has its sides as parallel to x-axis and y-axis. And obviously if this is an ellipse, so this becomes the major axis, so this point will be nothing but 3, 0. Alright, and this point over here, this point will be nothing but 0, 2. Alright, so what I can say about this point, before going further, let's see what I can say about this point, because this point is lying on the rectangle itself. And rectangle, by property of rectangle, we can say that this point will be 3, 2. It was obvious. Alright, so now let's see what the question has to say. The question is asking that there is another ellipse E2 passing through the point 0, 4, and we know that the equation of the ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, and it is already given that the ellipse is passing through 0, 4. Alright, and also it is given that it circumscribes the rectangle R. So the orange ellipse that I have drawn is basically E2, because it is circumscribing the rectangle. Alright, so from this equation, and by putting this point in this equation, I can find the value of b easily, because see, this would be this term will become 0 if I put this point, and this will be 16 by b square equal to 1. So that implies b for the new ellipse comes out to be plus minus 4, or I can say b square is equal to nothing but 16. Now I need to calculate the value of a in order to find the value of eccentricity, because we know that the formula of eccentricity is nothing but b square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. So this is the value of, this is basically the formula for eccentricity and a and b. Okay, now we need another equation so that we can find the value of a easily in this question. And now it could be easily seen. Why? Because this point, the rectangles, this corner, okay, this is also lying on the ellipse E2. So that means this point 3, 2 should satisfy the equation of E2, which is nothing but, which I have written over here. So let us put this point, that is 3, 2 in this equation. So it will become 9 by a square plus 4 by b square is equal to 1, and we already know the value of b square. So if I put over value over here, which becomes 16 is equal to 1, what I can get is that a square is equal to 12 by calculating this. Okay, I can easily get this. Now we now know the value of b, and we now know the value of a. Now we just need to put this in this equation, and we'll get the value of eccentricity very easily, which you can calculate. Okay, so this is nothing but, we can say the value of e will come out to be, e square will be nothing but equal to 1 by 4, and that implies e will be half. So you can see this was again a very easy problem that came in the exam, and nothing was as such required to be done in the question. Okay.